Welcome back. This is Let's Get Digital, digital marketing for the modern age, the podcast that everybody knows and everybody loves. I'm back again. My name is Corey Turner, and I'm with my host,
Mesganaw Turner. Oh, yeah, because we got married.
We did get married, and we also are the founders of WMa&x Media,
a full-scale digital marketing agency and production house that specializes in creating content that will make you famous if you want, because not everyone wants to be famous.
Right. I feel like a lot of people are like confused about this. They're like, I don't want to be famous, or I don't want my business to do good because I think I'll just keep on printing flyers and running newspaper ads. I feel like that's like the conversation I've been having with most of these people that, we're pitching to.
Well, yes, this isn't really the topic of the podcast per se, but I do think it's interesting because Corey and I, we've moved a lot, right, since we started this company. So we started this company in 2019 in Los Angeles, where we were mainly doing like scripted content. We did some Amazon shows. We did music videos. We did influencer content, totally different entertainment based. And then we moved to Charlotte, and then we started making content for brands and businesses. And Charlotte was like this basically just overnight blew up, and it's all young people. Like, I felt old there, even though we were like early 30s.
It was weird. Yeah. It was like you go right after you go to all of the colleges in North or South Carolina, you go to Charlotte.
And so like we were old there, but it was cool because we were able to do a lot of content for different brands and businesses that were like new, up and coming, younger. And then we moved to Martin County, Florida.
That's where we are now.
And that is about an hour, 45 minutes north of Palm Beach. And just for reference, in case I don't know.
Right.
And we've noticed that we are, the opposite of Charlotte. We happen to be some of the younger people in the area.
Very much so, yeah.
So like, a lot of times we run into this issue where people will be like, oh, I don't need a website. Well, they don't talk like this here. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
If you go a little bit east, or no, I always back that. If you go a little bit west,
they might start talking like that.
They start talking like that, yeah.
No, I feel like more
north.
Yeah.
For sure, north.
All right. They
Northwest.
don't really talk like that here. There's actually a lot of people from New York. So, if anything, they're talking like New Yorkers, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But yeah, they're like, I don't need a website because I got a Facebook page. You know?
Right.
I don't need digital marketing because I got business cards that I made in 1997. Like, I feel like that's the vibe we've been getting here.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah.
Why would I need a website? Why would I need to run digital ads if I put something in someone's mailbox once a week?
Exactly.
Because everybody loves those.
Well, yeah. So we're dealing with a bit of a shift. So that's been challenging, but I think that it's been a good challenge.
I guess, yeah, we can really hit home the same thing over and over again. Be like, you guys need a digital footprint. It's like very obvious in 2023
that you need a digital footprint. Yeah, I think they're a little late to catch on here because it's an older community, I'd say. But I think that actually brings us to the topic that we're going to talk about today.
That's the segue of all segues.
Perfect segue.
Because the very best way to build that digital footprint is what, Megan?
Short form video content.
Big time.
Is that right?
Now,
right? Yeah.
Right now, it is so very much the most important thing you can do. And it's also one of the cheapest things you can do for the eyeballs you get, because it has so much potential to be like shouted out, sent out to a bigger audience, like no problem. And by short form, like video content, what are we talking about?
Okay, so, all right, yeah, we're going to back up for one sec. So basically, yes, the most important thing to do, I'd say, when you're starting this, to build your digital footprint is obviously once you have not just a Facebook page, a website, you should also have short form video content, because whereas like everyone was super into blogs about like, I don't know, I feel like
150 years ago?
No, like maybe like 5 years ago. Now it's all about video. So I think it went from like blogs, heavy on the copy, to then longer form video on YouTube. And now it's all about like people have the attention spans of goldfish.
Right.
And so it's all about that short form, catch attention in 3 seconds and like boom, boom, boom. So if you're a business and you don't have that, you're totally missing out, because I think a lot of times people are like, why I'm going to sit there and make these little mini videos and then I'm going to get clients. Like, they don't translate that.
Right. Yeah.
But You also asked me a question. I forgot what it was.
Well, no, I was just asking you what it was. What's short-form video content?
So, short-form video content is basically just a very short, I'd say short, ideally 15 seconds, 30 seconds, max, maybe a minute and a half, which is the max on Instagram Reels.
Right.
But try to
I'd say 15 to 45 seconds is the sweet spot.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
I'd go with that, yeah.
And,
it's just,
it's
like vertical video.
Vertical
also,
video.
that's the big one. A big one is that it's vertical. It fills the whole screen when you're looking at it on a phone. So it's, literally turn that camera to the side, or your phone or whatever you're shooting on, shoot it vertical, because it's so difficult to turn your phone this way, for people to engage and to watch it, so we don't want to have to make them do that.
I feel like you're being sarcastic.
I am a little bit, but it's also
it's
real.
Literally, that's how lazy
super
people are,
real.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and you don't want to flip, whatever. You don't want to hold it weird.
But also then the algorithms on these, see, this video is working so well because people are like, what's that going to do? It's that all the algorithms on social media platforms are now favoring short form vertical video. So they're going to promote that basically. They're like, hey, if you do this, we're going to put your content out there. So that's why I think they also favor the vertical videos. Because anytime I post anything that's
I was just going to say, a little experiment. We shoot the exact same video, everything exactly the same caption, everything like that. If you edit it for vertical and you edit it for horizontal with huge black marks on the top and bottom, every single time it's going to be that full vertical video that does better.
Yep.
Guaranteed. $100 million, bet you right now.
Really, $100 million.
Yeah.
I would suggest somebody go out there. I mean, I don't want to risk that, but someone else should go out there and try that. And then... Actually, I don't want you to... I don't
think it's ever going to happen.
I don't want you to lose, though, because then now we're married, so that would also affect me. So don't try that.
Okay, my fingers were crossed.
Okay.
So we'll just pretend like my fingers were definitely crossed on that one.
Okay.
Anyways, so...
Vertical video. Okay, so how... 2 questions for you. Okay. How would you say this could help a business grow? What's the main reasoning? We talked about the algorithm favoring it.
Yeah.
What else can it do?
Well, because the algorithm is favoring it, it will send it out. So it doesn't matter what platform you're on. If you're on YouTube, you're doing YouTube Shorts. If you're on TikTok, they're called TikToks, or Instagram Reels or Facebook Reels. Yes. They all do the same thing, where they will show those short form videos to people who aren't subscribed to you. Right now, if you post a photo, or even a carousel or anything like that, multiple photos, you're still just going to be sent to your subscribers. So if you're a new business or you're an established business and you only have 500 subscribers, guess what? It's just going to go to those 500 people.
Can't get new ones. No. You're not going to reach those new ones.
You're not going to reach those new ones organically. You're going to have to pay for ads.
Organically.
Right, yes. You have to pay for ads to do that. But if you do these short form vertical videos, it will go out to new people that are interested in that topic that may not have heard about your brand before, but they're interested in whatever your brand is, either plumbing brand or your beach wear brand, or anything what you're doing. They're interested in that.
If you have a lawn chair brand.
Let me just tell you something. It might not be a surprise. It might be a surprise to you. It might not be. Instagram knows a lot about who we are and what we like, and TikTok does as well.
They basically stalk us. They know all of our information, everything you're doing.
Yeah, if you're worried about, my potential customers may not know that they're interested in beaches and somehow find me, they will.
Okay, well, also, though, you can use, because a lot of people are like, I just throw that up there and then I'm just going to be found. 1, yes, probably, because we just explained why.
Yeah.
2, you can always use hashtags, which we could do a whole other episode on.
Right.
But just very briefly, I'll say, sweet spot about maybe 7 to 10 hashtags. I wouldn't do all 30. I think the max is 30, or it used to be. Wouldn't recommend doing all those, and do it in your niche. So say you are a lawn chair company, I love to say, love lawn chair companies.
She loves lawn chair companies.
Love
Bringing that back.
Yes, just hashtag lawn chairs, hashtag beach chairs, hashtag lawn chair marketing, whatever, anything in your industry, and a million more eyeballs will be on the videos. So there you go.
Absolutely. So you're feeding both beasts the hashtag beast, so it knows what it is, or the algorithm knows what this video is, and all the check boxes. It's exciting, it's short, and it's filling the full vertical screen.
Okay, so now my second question is if you're a new business, all right, and you're you got your Facebook page, you got your website, and now you're I'm going to start making short form videos for my content, put it all over social media. What would you recommend? What would be the best way to get started in terms of what type of content to create in these short form videos? If someone is I'm going to try to do this on my own and film some videos on my phone.
I would start with maybe some tips, some interests, something that you know that not everybody else knows, because people could be interested in that.
Okay.
So I don't know if we're talking about lawn chairs, you could be like, yes, the 5 best ways to sit in a lawn chair, or something like that, or 5 best places to put your lawn chair on your lawn.
Ooh.
Some random thing like that, and then you
don't even need to show your face that way.
Yeah, you could just show B-roll, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say you probably should show a face, because for some reason that just works better. People like looking at faces.
You can get like stock video though if the owner of the company doesn't want to be.
That's true. Or you can just do like text with some like B-roll over it or something like that. Yeah. You could totally do that. Yes. I do like to shoot faces because I feel like people engage with faces, and especially if you be like 5 ways to put your lawn chair, like it'll like grab someone's attention. Like so I do like to do that. If a business owner doesn't like it, maybe hire an actor.
You can always hire an actor.
Right. That's or someone else in your company.
Or you can force a family member at knife point.
Also a great thing to do. Yeah.
Just not do that.
Safe and good business practice.
Don't do that. That on record so I don't get arrested. Okay.
And I would also post, if you could do it, 3 a week. Because you got to feed the beast, the content beast. If you could do one every day, do one every day.
If you could do 2 a day,
yeah,
do it. But that's ridiculous. Like I know that's very unreasonable for a lot of people, and I've heard that from people, and it's like, yeah. But I would just not recommend you do 1 and then you wait like 3 months and do another. Because I'm telling you, no one's gonna see your stuff. Right. It's just gonna sit.
Totally. And also put some captions on there, because 80% of people who are on Instagram have their sound off. So they could read what's going on. Also, it's like exciting to have all these things going on at the same time. You could have captions going on, B-roll going on, your face talking, all of these different things add up on top of each other to make it more exciting. Because again, like Megan said, we have the attention span of a goldfish.
Yes.
So we're trying to just happy picture visuals going on.
Think of like a toddler.
Yeah.
That's like what level everyone's at now. That's sad.
So, pay to that. Also, one big thing, I'm going to ask you actually.
Okay, yeah.
So, now that you've made these videos, Megan, tell me, what do you do after with them? Where do you upload them?
Okay.
How does that go?
Okay, so there's obviously totally a million different social media apps, right?
Yeah.
First things first, I think people forget, you can always put a video, especially if it's like an explainer about you, your company, whatever, your product. You can always put it on your website. That always helps your website, always helps search engine optimization,
That's
SEO.
That's true.
Okay, so that's 1. 2, I would highly suggest picking at least probably 3 social media platforms. I mean 2 if you really don't want to mess around with them. But Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels,
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts. Those are all the same thing. It's basically YouTube Reels.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Right. And so, do you need
Twitter.
to do different videos to upload to each one of these platforms?
No. Okay, yeah. I was like, should I say something else? Okay. No, you don't need different videos. You can all do the same exact video for all these platforms. And there are a ton of platforms that, for instance, we use one called Metricool, where you can basically create an account and then you plug your video in. You can set the exact time and date if you want to do it in the future, and it will automatically post it whenever that specified time and date is on all of those platforms. So you don't need to sit there and worry about taking the time to sit there and individually upload each video, because that is a total pain in the ass. So that makes it really easy.
Exactly.
And you could do like a whole month's worth of content. You could like batch your content, film a ton of stuff, and then plug that all into Metricool. Say you have to go on vacation, you have a month's worth of content.
And it looks like you're constantly doing it because you're
uploading.
It looks
like you're active. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's great. I love Metricool. And it's just better to put it on all the platforms, because you have that just one more ability to catch a new set of eyeballs that could be a prospective client,
exactly.
Or a customer of yours. And, sometimes videos do good on Instagram Reels, but they do poorly on YouTube Shorts. And sometimes they do great on TikTok, but they do bad on Shorts. So it's always good to just try them all, put them all out, and it's one more click if you use something like Metricool.
It's very true that the platforms all favor different videos. Like, I don't know, it's the demographics on them or what, but one of my videos will bomb on Instagram and then do fantastic on TikTok, vice versa. So try them all.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think video content, specifically short form vertical video content, is the best thing to do for a business right now.
You heard the guy.
Yeah.
You heard
and
him.
Wake and Make Media happens to specialize in short form video, so we know what we're talking about.
We do.
Yeah.
And you could also hire us if you want us to help you.
Yeah. Find out more at wakeandmakemedia.com. But until next time, I had a great one. Thank you so much for talking to me about this.
No, thank you.
And we'll
be back soon with some more content just for you.
Catch you on the next one.